What's up, gym bros? It's your boy Preston, and you are plugged in officially. So listen, today we're going to talk about the devil in the room, that thing no guy wants to talk about. Losing your fucking hair, bro. I know I don't want to lose my hair. It's scary. There's not a lot of guys on here to talk about it. There's a lot of guys that tell you what these certain compounds can help mitigate male bald pattern, whatever you call it. Listen, I'm going to make this so simple for you. If you're thinking about doing something to make sure that your hair don't fall out and you don't look like Dr. Evil by the time you're 30. I'm officially 32 years old, and I know you see this long, beautiful hair, but don't get it twisted. There are times where I look at my hair and it's shedding. I also have, sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. Let me have a sip of that, actually. You know, when you're 32, coffee becomes the new testosterone of life. So I have calyx. I've always had like one here and one there. And when my hair is wet, I look at it and I'm like, oh my God, it looks like I'm going bald. And it paranoids me. Now, in reality, my hair is just long and that's just showing my scalp. When my hair is done, you can see it. It looks good, but you can see a little bit of it. Now, it's not balding. It's been the same like this my whole life. I guess reality is I've never really paid attention to it. And if you're somebody who's starting to shed hair a lot, or you're getting older and you know your dad's bald, or people around you are getting bald, your hairline's starting to recede, might be a good chance to get on some type of finasteride. Am I saying it right? Finasteride. I'm sorry, finasteride or Minoxidil. So I'm gonna link it down here. I grew this beard off Minoxidil. Now I used the Kirkland, their 5% formula, and it worked great for me. But hey, you know, I did it only for the beard. I got pretty good results, and it gave me what I want. So as you see, I got this beautiful curly hair, like Drake said. Like, you remember when the boy had rub your hands to curls? I don't fucking remember. Listen. In this video, we're gonna talk about signs of reasons maybe why you should get on, how much you should take, the side effects, my journey with this, my documentation, because I just started on Finasteride yesterday. I am also on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. So this channel is just a channel to help men be better men, to make you look better, to feel better, perform better, and overall maybe have some fun. I'm like your big brother. If you're a Gen Z or younger, I'm a millennial, I'm a 92 baby. So maybe I can give you some advice, and to the ones that are older than me, you're just gonna hear a young guy yap your fucking ear off, right? Either way, I'm gonna help you get a lot of insight, because I've watched hours and hours of videos, and there hasn't been a good video where somebody just broke it down like I'm going to break it down for you. So you can just watch this one video. I'm also going to give some recommendations to other channels to watch. So if you want to get into more of the pharmacology of it, or the molecular structure, trying to sound like Derek for more dates, listen, I'm going to gym bro this for you, because a lot of this shit I listen to, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I listened to a 30-minute video for a 10-second clip of what the fuck I was looking for. So I'm going to make that for you. All right. So who is Finasteride for and Minoxidil? It's for guys that are receding. You know, their hairline's receding. They're starting to have some hair fall out. Maybe they're getting a little bald, or they want to prevent it. Now, this is the thing, is you don't necessarily need to get on this shit, but what it does do is it helps to prevent it from coming stronger. So I'm like, listen, I'm on testosterone. We'll get over how all that works, but pretty much you have more DHT, dihydrotestosterone, if I'm saying it right, and pretty much it's 5 times stronger than testosterone, and it bounds to your AR. That's why you get these big shoulders and arms and you feel good, but it also bounds to your prostate, to your hair follicle. It speeds that shit up, right? So we want to avoid that. We want DHT because we want to build muscle and have all the benefits of performing. It's also good for your brain and all this stuff. But we don't want to lose hair. Plain and simple, we don't want to lose fucking hair. Nobody wants to be bald. That's why a lot of guys that take shit are bald. And then, like, if you go on there, they'll say, don't take Finasteride. Why would I want to lose DHT? Bro, you're bald, though. Like, why would I want to look like Mr. Clean? Like, I want to fucking look good and be jacked, not fucking bald to be jacked. Like, that's... no. So... if you are scared that you're going to go bald, or you know somebody in your family who possibly is bald, your dad or whatever. Now, I do have great genetics for hair. I do. My dad had full hair. My grandfather had pretty good hair. But where my grandfather did start balding was here. I mean, he lived to he was 89, and God bless his soul, rest in peace. And he had great hair up until it, you know, and he might have been able to have it his whole life if he didn't knew what we knew now, right? That's the difference between nowadays. It's like the science is there that we can just be better bodybuilders, better educators, better partners, better businessmen. Like, we can be fucking whatever we want in today's age. So if you're having any of those issues, then you probably want to hop on some stuff. So why do we lose hair faster? Well, some people, it's mostly genetic. It's a DHT in our body that pretty much, like I said, is 5 times stronger than testosterone. And what happens is it binds to our AR, it binds to a bunch of stuff. It's okay, it's good, but it's like anything is good is bad too, right? There's always side effects to everything. And that's what ends up happening is it binds to our hair, and then that's what fucks it up. So what Finasteride does, Finasteride lowers DHT. What could be the benefits and what can be the downsides of that? Well, pretty much DHT is 5 times stronger than testosterone. Well, once we downsize DHT, what happens is the DHT converts back into free testosterone. We have more free testosterone. We actually get more testosterone in our body by doing it. It also converts more into estrogen too, because when you have a bunch of free testosterone, something has to bound it or bind to it, right? So that's what SHB is for and stuff like that. Sex binding, goblin. I forget how the fuck to say these names, but you know if you get blood work, right? And pretty much it binds to your free test, and then, if I'm not mistaken, to your free test, and then it converts into estrogen. Long story short, we're not trying to nuke and get rid of DHT. We don't want that. We just say if you're here and maybe to not have your hair fall out, you just need to be right here. Well, that's all Finasteride is doing. It's just getting you right there so you can still have all the benefits of DHT without losing your fucking hair. Now, if your hair is already gone, bro, this isn't going to fix it. You're going to need a fucking hair transplant. Go to Turkey, spend the 10 grand, and just get it fucking done. I mean, shit, right? We all need shit, right? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Look at C-Bump. He got his done. It looks fucking great, right? So that's pretty much it. There's a YouTube channel called The Hair Show, if I'm not mistaken. It's like an Indian guy, very smart guys. Go watch all of their stuff. They will break it down in a molecular. They're going to break it down and make sure that you understand exactly what the fuck is going on with these hormones, right? Because it's all hormone stuff. And I studied it, but I didn't think I was going to make a YouTube video. I decided I'm making a YouTube video. Fuck it, right? So now you pretty much know that we just want to lower DHT. That's what Finasteride does. So I went to Hims. Everybody usually goes to Hims. You're going to see the thing. You can get... What's cool about Hims is they will give you a prescription with your name on it. So, like, say if you're a travel guy, you can get Cialis, Viagra. You can get a bunch of shit through Hims, and then, like, it'll say your fucking... I'm not going to show you my name, but it'll say your name on it. And then you can travel with it. And then this is the Minoxidil. So, let's talk about... Sorry, guys. Let's go over it real quick. So Finasteride lowers DHT. You got to watch this though, because if you need DHT. So if you're somebody who already has lower testosterone, that means you probably have lower DHT. Then if you have higher estrogen and higher prolactin, you could get gyno, right? You could get stupid shit. That's very unlikely. And you know how it's going to be unlikely? Because I'm going to tell you how. But these are 1 milligrams. So take 1 milligrams. Now, what they'll tell you to do. Well, hold on, before we do that, before I tell you how to dose it, let me just tell you what to do. So now that we know that finasteride pretty much lowers DHT, right? And I'm gonna tell you how to get around the side effects on that. And then you got Minoxidil 5%. All you're gonna do is take this thing out. It's a 1 mil. You'll just load it up, just like that. Just drop it in the spots you think. You only need to do this technically 1 time a day. They'll say do it twice. Yeah, I probably do it twice. So I'm sitting around not doing shit, right? But it soaks in your head. The foam and this formula, it literally it absorbs in your hair in like 10 to 20 minutes. Okay. Now, if you take like the orals and shit, I think it's like 90 minutes or something else. So in reality, put this shit on for 30 minutes, an hour. You can wash your fucking hair and you got the benefits of it. What Minoxidil is going to do is it's going to make new hair follicles come faster. So it's going to speed up your hair, like the generation of new hair. And then the best thing is microblading. Now, I don't have my microblade. I used it for my beard. I'm going to link that video in here. Just go watch that one and you'll see that blade. I used, I think a 1.5 or a 1.0. And you're pretty much needling yourself with a little roller. It sucks. Get the fuck over it. All you'll do is just roll the little spot for 10 seconds. And then you put it in. It goes deeper in there. It helps a lot better. That right there will give you new hair and help you grow new hair. So it can help your sides, all that. And then the finasteride is helping you not lose hair and help hold on to the hair that you have and make it thicker and stronger and better. So these two are what everybody's going to recommend you, because these are the GOAT. This is the GOATest shit you can do to keep your hair. So if you have nice hair like me, this is all you fucking need. But they come with side effects, right? Now, I haven't had any ever side effects with Minoxidil besides just, it shit just feels greasy and it's a little itchy. So I do it in the morning before I shower, right? Nothing. This is like, bro, like, this just shit is nothing. I wouldn't even think about what this does. Now this, you can hear about finasteride post syndrome. Now, people have issues with erectile dysfunction, ED, right? They have, they can be depressed, they can have foggy brain, they can risk suicide, all this bullshit. The testicles hurt, the titties hurt, yeah, because you can shrink your nuts and get gyno. Why? Because our DHT is getting shortened, right? We are lowering DHT. What happens? It goes into free. The free goes into estrogen. It's common hormonal things that you learn when you do steroids, like testosterone. Like, I'm on testosterone replacement therapy, so I know all of this shit, right? And I'm about to get blood work in a week or two. And I just started this, so I will give like a 6 month to a year update. But I'm gonna tell you how to get around it, because that's what you want to know. If you're thinking of doing this, you just want to know, because everybody's like, oh, ED, bro. Oh God, my dick's not gonna work. Listen, you're not gonna have that. Okay, I just watched a hair show for hours. These guys have been doing it for over 20 years. There is thousands of studies of thousands of men, okay? And only 1 to 2% of men get anything. And you know what it is? It's because they overdose this. That's it. You can probably see my name in it. I don't care. Preston Chamberlain, look me up. Listen, people take too much. The recommended dose that HIMS is telling you to take is 1 milligram a day. That's 7 milligrams a week if you think about it. Understand something. 1 finasteride pill lasts in your system for 30 days. If you have side effects and you stop taking it, it's completely reversible. So don't ever think you're fucked forever, and don't listen to these horror stories on YouTube. These people are dumb. Now, this also helps with prostate cancer and enlargement, your PSA. So taking this could shrink it a little bit. So people that have prostate swelling and shit, they might take 5 milligrams every day. It's crazy, right? Also, saw pillow or whatever, I take that too. It's also for prostate. That lowers DHT. So I've been taking that not even knowing that, doing my research, finding out this. So those two right there is definitely going to help me lower my DHT. I don't want a lot of DHT lowered because I want to keep the gains. But I'm about 1,300 nanograms per deciliter. I take 250 milligrams of test every week, right? And I'm on a cycle of RAD 140 and GW 506 cardarine, right? And I'm thinking of upping it. I'm doing 10 milligrams of both of those a piece, and I'm thinking of upping it to 20 milligrams a piece. Well, guess what? RAD, all these SARMs, they don't bind to the prostate. They just bind right to the AR. They have a higher affinity. These things are great for muscle building on test. You need a test base because it is suppressive. But what happens is they're mean on your hair. Now, Finasteride is only going to protect you from testosterone and halo test. That's it. So everything else, you're pretty much on your own. But rule of thumb, if you're taking all this precaution and you have nice hair, you're probably going to be fine. It's all genetic. If your dad was bald at 30, bud, take your ass to Turkey and get your hair done because you're probably fucked. So what am I doing to keep my ass safe? Because, well, most people say 3 milligrams a week it seems to be the best middle place to start, right? So maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is probably the best thing to do. Me, I'm a little paranoid, right? Last time I got my estrogen checked, it was a little high. Now, there's 2 different tests of estrogen. They have a standard from the FDA that's fucking trash, and then they have another one that Derek recommends from Merrick Health for like $50. I'm going to get that one done. I forget what it's called, but that one is a way more accurate. So I'm not going to start taking AIs or anything. I'm not, right? So I'm saying what I'm going to do is just 2 milligrams a week. 1 milligram Monday, 1 milligram Friday. That's it, or Thursday. And I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I need anything more than that. So Monday, Thursday, I'm going to take 1 pill a day. Now, what they'll even tell you is you could do 0.5 would even be better. So if I was going to do 2 milligrams a week, theoretically, I could chop the pill in half and do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. But I could split it up. But a lot of the doctors, the professionals, they say it's never really been a case that's made it better. So my advice is just start slow. Like, balding doesn't happen overnight, right? You don't lose hair overnight. So you don't need to be jacked up on Finasteride right off the rip either. Why not just chill the fuck out, relax, and let the fucking medicine work for itself? It's just like when dudes hop on gear. Oh man, it's like Togi. Yeah, my first cycle, 1,000, 500 test, 500 primo. It's like, dude, you guys are throwing the whole kitchen sink and you haven't even felt what it's like to even feel androgens. It's the same way with Finasteride. So I'm doing 2 milligrams a week. Because I would be a fool to sit here and say I'm going to do 7 milligrams. I might be okay, but why the fuck would I take the chance of side effects, right? So that's what I'm going to do. And then it's also proven that you could take a break off for like a month or 2 because it stays in your system for so long. If you had side effects or something, and nothing will happen, right? And nothing's going to happen if you stop taking it. It's just like, hey, if you were losing 10 hair follicles a day, 10 hairs fell out of your hand a day, and you take this, it might only be 2 that fall out. You stop taking it, maybe 10 fall out, maybe 12 fall out now, right? I don't know. We don't really know. But you're not going to lose your hair by doing this. But these are the GOAT. So it cost me $117 for 3 months supply. That's how they get you. They don't want to give you 1 month. They want to give you a lot. But this get me good. And then they overcharged because the app was messing up. So they gave me an extra 3-pack, 3 months of Minoxidil. So thank you. And then if this is 90 pills, well, I'm only taking 2 a week. So add it up. I damn near got a 6-month dose. You feel me? So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to let you guys know how it goes. Also check out my beard video. How I grew this beard. And it's not the greatest right now, but it's short. I just got it cut not too long ago. But I mean, if you would have seen me 2-3 years ago, this shit was so patchy and ugly. Like, this isn't brushed or anything, And it's there. I've had it down to here and full Philadelphia oct, but that ain't really the look I'm going for now. I'm kind of like I don't know what the fuck I am anymore. A fucking man. A Glock owner. That's what I am. All right. But if you're thinking about taking Finasteride, I say go for it. Just do your research. Go to the hair show. There's a bunch of people. Go check it out. Recommend this video to somebody who's thinking about getting it, who maybe is younger and is just scared. Somebody who doesn't necessarily want to hear the literature that sounds like a goddamn AI artificial robot. Maybe somebody just sounds more relatable that, you know, makes it a little easier to listen to. And like I said, just start low. Like, even if you do 1 milligram a week, bro, that's okay. Who's to say you do 1 milligram for 3 months? You do 1 milligram a week for 3 months, and then 3 months after you say, I'm gonna take 2 milligrams. I haven't had any side effects. And then you go up to 3, and in 9 months, you're on 3 milligrams a week and you've had no issues and you feel great, right? Then cool. Like, we just don't want to have side effects. That's it. It's not unhealthy for you. It's only, oh, these side effects can happen. But look at the back of a fucking bottle of aspirin or Neosporin. Like, it all has this. It could cause this. It could cause that. Yeah, it could cause that. Out of 1,000 guys, one guy got a fucking headache. One guy's testicle hurt. One guy woke up sad. It ain't gonna be you, bro. You know who it is? It's the guy who's taking fucking these shits like Skittles, who's so scared of losing his hair that he's putting his body at risk by overdosing it. So my advice, 1 to 2 milligrams a week to start. You could do 3 milligrams a week. No more than 3 milligrams a week. Minoxidil once or twice a day. And chill. And remember, nothing's going to look good in the beginning. A lot of your hair will, not a lot, that sounds scary, but some of it's going to fall out when you use Minoxidil because it's going to push out the old hair follicle to push new one in. So give it 6 months to a year and you will see thicker sides, thicker back, top, and then the Finasteride's helping. And Finasteride only works about 60% of the DHT. You know, they have dihyde, something, I forget the fuck it's called, but there's another version of Finasteride, and that shit is like 95% accurate. That's gonna nuke your DHT. We don't want that. So with, actually, I'm gonna get the shit. Hold on, let me show you guys. Which I should have just grabbed this off the rip. This right here, you can take that too. It's good for your prostate. You can take it every day. Nothing will happen. And this right here, with these, will really make sure, because this works about 20 to 30% of DHT, and then this is about 50 to 60. So if you add it up, you can get a pretty good, but not so strong and coming. And like I said, just do low milligrams. That's what I'm doing. Hey, if I feel good and my hair is looking decent, because this is the thing. Would you rather just let your hair fall out and wait until it's fucking a lot is gone and then you do something about it? Or do you want to say, my head's shedding a little bit, maybe that's time to do something? My hair has been shedding a lot on Rad, and how my hair is, because I can't brush it because I got the curl, right? So I'm catching more and more hair and I'm like, fuck. So doing something about it before it is an actual problem. Hey, maybe in 5 years I'll have an issue, right? 3 years. I'm doing something now, I'll never have a fucking issue my whole life. I'll have this hair until I die, right? And I'll be the 80-year-old with still a curl, like looking like the man, you feel me? So my advice is just do something now to prevent it. If you're broke, get some Minoxidil. It's like $30 on Kirkland and on Walmart, and you can get like a 6-month dose. That's what I would do. Start with Minoxidil. You know, if you're scared to get into Finasteride, well, check it. You could do this and this for $40 for 3 months, right? This will get you, how many did they give you here? Shit, I don't even know. 90. 3 months. 3 months a piece you can get of these, right? I think this is technically only a month, but they'll give you a 6 month or whatever, but you could do that. You could literally do these for nothing. For $30 a month, maybe? $20 a month. I think I paid $15 for this, and then if you're paying $30 for 6 months of it on Kirkland, maybe it went up to 60, right? Okay, you pay $10 a month plus this, $25 a month to make sure your hair don't fall out. And then if you really want to be extreme, you put this in and you go, ooh, motherfucker, you is not coming out. You're gonna be pretty forever, motherfucker. But Love you guys. Hope you boys do great. I got some more testosterone videos coming up. Listen, if you guys are thinking about getting on TRT, you have a shitty mood, low libido, and you just can't build muscle, go check out my videos. I got a lot of insightful videos coming out to help you guys. There's already some good ones. I'm documenting my journey. That 1 year review on testosterone is coming. Love you guys. Peace. You officially been unplugged.